Hauka, Miyuyum, Miyahui, Miyahuen.
Thank you for tuning in to Tribal Nations News. We have some wonderful stories for you and upcoming events to be on the lookout for.
Our first story comes from Rincon. On February 15th, the Rincon store opened their doors to a brand new building. The store comes with more stock, new items, and of course, great prices. Take a look.
Levi Hill here with Tribal Nations News, and we're at the grand opening of the Rincon Market after its fantastic remodel. And as you can see, our shelves are stocked out here, and we're going to give you the inside scoop of what happened, what's going on, all here at Tribal Nations News. I'm here with Sam, the Rincon store owner, as well as his son Dominic. What was the reason for the recent remodel?
First off, we want to thank the tribe for helping us remodel the store and bringing it here. The reason for the remodel is to bring more opportunities to the community, right? So that people don't have to drive far, so that things that they need are at closer locations.
And what can we find that's new with the remodel in the store?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, he could probably tell better than I can. But we have meat, we have produce, we have a deli. Yeah, we're gonna have a larger selection of all types of goods and commodities. And so, if there's like sauces that you didn't have before, we probably have them now. And then the other thing is, if there's anything that you guys want that we don't currently have, happy to get it for you guys. We can figure it out. There's distributors, and we can all plan around that. And so, we want to be here and work for you guys, for the tribe. And so, however we can, please let us know. And thank you again. We feel blessed to be here and to be part of this community.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I'm here with Joseph Linton, Rincon Tribal Councilman. How are you excited about the new market?
The new market is a great addition to our reservation. It's going to bring a lot to our community where the community doesn't have to go as far, and everything is right here, not only our reservation, but the surrounding community.
And how do you think it's going to benefit both the tribe and the surrounding community?
It's a great benefit to everybody because, like I said, you don't have to travel. You don't have to, gas is expensive these days. Everything will be here, and it's a lot more positive experience as we brought more produce in. We've brought in meat down here, more healthier choices for the whole community.
Awesome. And any final thoughts?
It's a good day. It's another addition to the tribe. It's something new, something we can all take pride in.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And that's what's going on here at the Rincon Market. Amazing new additions with all the remodeling done, but that's not the only surprise. We have a brand new post office coming. It's still under construction right now, but it will be open soon, and we'll let you know all about that when the time comes. For Levi Hill here at Tribal Nations News, Asukam Nawum.
All that with the convenience of being close to home. Up next, a renaming ceremony. Formerly known as Discovery Park, received a well-deserved name change to Kumeyaay Park in honor of the traditional caretakers of the San Diego area. This change was brought by the hard work of the Kwanamii Quechan Coalition and many others.
The formerly known as Discovery Park had a well-deserved name change. That change coming from the hard work of the Kwanamii Quechan organization and Erica Pinto, chairwoman for Hamul, all coming together to make this historic name change and honor the Kumeyaay people.
I think for all of us, it's been a very emotional, uplifting, inspirational day. It is the culmination of so many years of working together as a team with other members of the San Diego community. And for me, personally, I want to see all of our children, all whether they're native, indigenous, however they identify, I want them coming to this park and seeing that it says Kumeyaay Park. This is the land that they live on, and they need to know their history.
Things are changing. Things have been slowly brewing. Statues are coming down, names are being changed. The SQ word is being eliminated from all of the United States. And so what Grace said is exactly right. It's an empowering day, especially for our youth, when we have a high number of youth who are passing away, from fentanyl or being kidnapped and murdered. Epidemics like that in our community are taking place. And when you have something like this, like a day like today, it is empowering, and it sets, I think, pride in the kids to know this is my land. This is where I came from. How many people walked this land before me? Many. Our ancestors did, and we're still here. We're still here. We're not gone, and we'll be here forever. It's in the end of time.
I just want to say that I think today is an important day because it's the end of glorifying a man who never stepped foot in this place, a man who began the slave trade, a man who had no regard for human life, any human life. And I've heard a lot of people say that we're erasing history, but we're not. There's plenty of history on him. Go read the writings of Bartolomé de las Casas. Go look and see that he was returned to Spain to face charges for the atrocities that he committed against our people. So today is the end of that glorification and a return of our people to this land. By naming this Kumeyaay Park, it brings back our people, our name to this land that we have been absent from for so long. And our people do long for a return here. And hearing our songs sung here today and watching our women dance for the ancestors, it was one of the most beautiful things that I've seen in a very long time.
I think this is great. Us being able to recognize the original people of the area, the Kumeyaay, and by naming Kumeyaay Park in name of them, really honors their heritage.
Our final story is a developing one. On January 27th, a Kwanamii run was held by the Quechan Tribe, and where over 80 participants ran in solidarity to show their disagreement with a gold mining operation led by SMP Gold Corp. That was approved by the Bureau of Land Management.
This operation would disrupt access to culturally significant sites of the Quechan people and destroy important habitats of the desert tortoise that is currently listed as threatened under the Endangered Species Act. Protecting sacred Quechan land from gold mining. On January 27, 2024, over 80 participants gathered at the Quechan Community Center to partake in a 20-mile run to the proximity of a future gold mining operation. The Quechan people have called for opposition to the proposed mining exploration activities, which will impact cultural areas and critical habitat for desert tortoise and other species. In August of 2023, mineral exploration was approved to SMP Gold Corporation by the Bureau of Land Management. The lands impacted will be within the Oro Cruz pit area in the Cargo Muchacho Mountains in Imperial County, land and its surrounding area that are sacred to the Quechan people. During the 20-mile run, people of all ages took to carrying prayer staffs, flags, and banners showing their opposition to the mining in Quechan lands and beyond. They ran through a variety of environments like surface streets, farmland, highways, and desert roads. Once reaching the destination, everyone circled up to listen to Elder Preston Arrowweed singing lightning songs, and to remind the people to protect the sacred. An update to this story. In March, the Imperial County Board of Supervisors ruled in favor of the appeals of the Fort Yuma Quechan Tribe. What this decision means is that now the SMP Gold Corp will have to restart their papers on the Oro Cruz project if they intend to push forward their mining explorations.
Shifting gears, we turn our attention to what's coming up in the near future. April 13th will be a native food tasting event hosted by the Malki Museum. The Agave Roast will start at 11 a.m. and go till 3 p.m. The event is family friendly and will be free, but $15 donations are appreciated.
It's Earth Day season. Yeah, you heard that right. Stay on the lookout for your local tribes as we now head into the time when we celebrate our wonderful planet. Friday, April 12th, Santa Isabel will have their Earth Day event. The following day, Saturday, April 13th, Pier Green OG will host their Earth Day at the Los Coyotes campground. On that same day, Pechanga's Earth Day, for the first time, will open their event to all tribal communities. For dates, times, and locations, stay tuned until the end of the broadcast.
In May, Balboa Park will have their 36th annual powwow. This happens on May 11th and 12th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., where this year we honor the San Diego American Indian Health Center, celebrating its 45 years of dedicated service to our community.
In June, be on the lookout for the Gathering of Native Americans, also known as GONA, hosted by Atahom Pom Kwan. This GONA is in its third year at Los Coyotes. Registration is open for ages 18 to 26 years old. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Andrew Pittman for Tribal Nations News.
Lastly, but certainly not least, is here at Tribal Nations News, we are looking for a new permanent co-anchor. The extended deadline to submit your resume and short bio is on April 22nd. For Tribal Nations News, I'm Levi Hill. Asukum Nawoo.